Good. What is good? We are back. Third, third and final workout of this year's CrossFit Open. Congratulations if you have made it this far, done them all, submitted your scores on time, yada, yada, yada. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically go through, just like the previous 2 weeks, I'm going to go through some warm-up progressions, some skill progressions, and some strategies for this workout. Now, again, as usual, I've got a little bit of a document here that, man, you can barely see my face in this. I've got a document here that basically we're going to go through warm-up, heart rate builders, specific movement prep, and then a bit of a heart rate spiker, basically intervals of the workout before we get cracked right into it. Now, before all that, as usual, before you do anything, you read the briefs, you read the standards, you understand what you need to do and what's required. That is first and foremost. Because we're not going to cock up like CrossFit again, like they cocked up on week 1 when they did the workout wrong on the demonstration. We're not going to cock up how they cocked up on week 3 by releasing the workout early somehow. They did that a couple of years ago again. Who's running this shit? Honestly. Let me. Who's running this shit? Fix it. Idiots. Anyway, with that being said, let's get into this, shall we? 24.3 for time, 5 rounds, 10 thrusters at weight 1, and then 10 chest to bar pull-ups, rest 1 minute, into 5 rounds of 7 thrusters at weight 2 into 7 bar muscle-ups. Now, the scaled version of this, did that with some clients this morning, was jumping chest to bar pull-ups. I think it then went into muscle-ups after that. I actually couldn't really find clearly what that was. But I just kept it as jumping chest to bar pull-ups, with the first weight being at 30 kilos, 29 kilos for the guys, and then going into 43 kilos for the second weight. So quick start. At the start of the pull-up bar, I'd go barbell, move the barbell and complete 10 thrusters at the lighter weight, then complete 10 chest to bar pull-ups, repeat this for 5 rounds. Now, there's going to be a couple of different ways in which we will approach this workout. So if you are the type of person who has a couple of chest to bar pull-ups and wants to get through this, speaking with some of my clients this morning, the strategy is going to be either singles or doubles right from the get-go. Now, for someone like me, a chest to bar pull-up is one of probably my favourite movements. It's one of the movements I'm most comfortable with, and it's actually probably one of my stronger movements. I'm planning on breaking this from the start. If you have somewhere between 5 and 10 chest to bars, even when you're fresh, I think that you need to be able to just chip your way through this, and more often than not doing quick singles or doubles. It's quicker than hanging on to a set of 4 or 5, which is near your max anyway, and then resting 30 seconds to a minute to try and repeat that again. Just pointless. Small short sets, just fucking keep chipping away at it. And then when it comes to the thrusters, again, I would probably encourage most people, unless you're high end, to break them early. Like, at the end of the day, you're just going to be staring at the pull-up bar for a lot of the time in this workout, so you might as well take tactical breaks during your thrusters so your heart rate doesn't completely spike, and then you're able to kind of carry it through and get into the next rep. Now, with that being said, as we get into the second round of this workout, that's when things change, things get heavier, things get a little bit more complex. With the second part of this workout, if you're someone who is in the camp where you know that you have the possibility of potentially finishing this workout, is making sure that, again, that you break from the start and cut everything into sets of 2. I think I've got personally over 25, probably 20 to 25 bar muscle-ups. Not meaning to flex there at all. But with that being said, I'm going to be breaking the chest to bars early so that when I get to the bar muscle-ups, I'm able to do them. I'm actually able to, link them into 2 sets, maybe even 3 sets from the start. You even seen like the best in the world. You've seen the likes of Jay Crouch, Roman Krenikov, like slow down drastically. They went out at the speed of light at the start of that workout and they slowed down drastically. So if the best in the world are slowing down and like breaking up their sets and breaking up the thrusters and breaking up their bar muscle-ups, you best fucking believe that you're going to be doing the same as well. So I'd rather that you do it on your terms rather than do it like when you're in a pit of despair, sweat, slime and chalk. I'd rather that you took that position. So So pacing strategies. If you are good at chest to bar, break them into 2 sets. If you're not good at chest to bar, singles and doubles. Thrusters, I think most people should split them into 2 sets. Minimum, unless you're really, really good. Hang on, I'm broken. With the bar muscle ups, if this is your first time trying to crack them in the middle of a workout, you want to get to that stage as fresh as possible. Yes, you have the minute rest, but it's not really going to matter that much when you get there. Like, that minute's going to fucking fly by. Hopefully you've got another bar set up or someone to change the plates for you within that minute time period, but that minute's going to fly by. You're not really going to feel that recovered. So I'd rather that you overpaced part A to at least get as many bar muscle-ups as you possibly can into part B. Every single bar muscle-up that you accomplish is going to fire you up that leaderboard so far. Every rep will count. For the people who are thinking that they are going to finish this, it's a case of like, well, here we go. Let's make sure that we approach this first part with caution and not put respect on it. Because at the end of the day, it's more than Fran by 5 reps on each movement and chest to bars. So I can't remember the last time that you probably did Fran at a high intensity. It's a very fucking tough workout. So being able to then thruster 60 kilos or 43 kilos for the girls is going to be a tough ask. It's going to be a tall order to do under a lot of fatigue. So put respect on that first part. Otherwise, it will come and bite you in the arse, and not in the good way. If you have absolute zero chance of getting a bar muscle up in that second part, like you just know, like, yeah, that's not happening, then fuck it, go for that tie break time. Try and treat this as a 5-round workout and just, again, split it the way that I've suggested by breaking early, breaking often, but breaking smart. So when you come down off the bar, you're maybe breathing for 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and then you're back up on the bar. You're taking controlled breaks rather than just fucking waiting until you feel better, because that will never come. So that break can go from 10 seconds to 40 seconds really fucking quickly. So if you're like, listen, there's no shot here, I'm going to be getting a bar muscle up, you almost want to buy yourself as much time as possible to try and at least get them. So get that tie break time, treat this as a 5-round workout. You've then got the rest of your time. Say if you finish between that 7 and 9 minute window, that's really good, especially if chest to bars aren't a strength. Do your 10 thrusters, break them into, sets of 3, sets of 4s, whatever. Keep them short. It's only 7 reps. Even doubles or singles, and then just spend as much time as you can trying to get that bar muscle up. I've got some bar muscle up tips on my Instagram. I'm going to put them on my story so you see them active for the next 24 hours. So yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Nice painful one to kind of cap it off with. But if you have advanced towards, if you're sitting within that top 25%, what to do, guys, is reach out. I have pre-programmed, see if I can try and find it. I pre-programmed the next 4 weeks of training with regards to metcons and gymnastics. That has already been pre-programmed. Our strength stuff is kind of going to remain the same. If you want in on that, how the structure of the program is going to work, reach out. It's exposing you to higher skill gymnastics, heavier weights, heavier dumbbells going overhead, crossovers, pullovers, those sorts of things that we are expected to see in quarterfinals. It's definitely going to be a lot higher skill and a lot more demanding than the open, physically, not just mentally. So if you're in that position and you're about to reach quarterfinals and you've been watching these videos and you found them helpful, I'm going to continue to help out some people coming into quarterfinals as well. So make sure reach out, you get inside that WhatsApp chat, you get inside the group, and yeah, we basically get you going. So other than that, have fun with us, guys. Again, make sure you double check, you read through all the standards, you know exactly what you're doing so you don't cock this up like CrossFit cocked up the announcements for the past 2 out of 3 weeks. Well done, you didn't cock up all 3. And this document as well with the warm-up strategy and stuff like that is going to be attached in the link below. In the description below. So anyway, guys, peace out. Any help you need from me, reach out on Instagram, Jordan Gainline. Let's go, troops. Good luck and God bless.